A girl discovered a giant eye.
An amazing eye.
She took out a bullet and opened it. Then she scattered the gunpowder inside nearby. Finally, she used a long gun to ignite the gunpowder. With a loud bang, everything exploded. The entire eye was completely removed. At the girl's feet was a shell shed by a giant insect. This terrifying insect had once destroyed human civilization. 1,000 years ago, industrial civilization was highly developed. Humanity's endless destruction of the environment ultimately led to a war between the insects and humanity. Human civilization was almost completely destroyed. 1,000 years later, the pollution left by industrial civilization was still damaging the planet. For example, highly toxic plants formed a terrifying forest of decay. As time passed, the forest of decay began to spread outward. In areas not yet polluted, lived a group of humans. They traveled by riding the wind, living peaceful and tranquil lives in these troubled times. This was the Valley of the Wind. Nausicaa was the princess of this land. She often came alone to the forest of decay to collect strange spores. Some of the spores here were highly toxic. On this day, Nausicaa discovered a shell from an omu's eye. It functioned like bulletproof glass. Then, it began to snow spores, and the freshly harvested eye shell came in handy. Nausicaa lay down directly. By now, the spores were almost burying her. Suddenly, gunshots came from not far away. A sense of unease welled up in Nausicaa's heart. She immediately climbed to higher ground to investigate. Using binoculars, she spotted a frenzied omu. Though she didn't know who had angered it, Nausicaa used a smoke grenade to signal an escape route. The other party soon responded. Seeing this, Nausicaa hurried to meet them. At that moment, the other party burst out of the forest. The omu was close behind. In front of it, humans seemed so small. Looking at the omu's red eyes, Nausicaa knew it was extremely enraged. The only way now was to calm it down. First, Nausicaa used a flash grenade to disrupt the omu's vision, temporarily impairing its ability to move. Then, she used a special pipe to mimic the calls of other omu. This move was very effective. The omu's eyes slowly turned back to blue. Then, it turned around and returned to the forest.